Ooh, happy Saturday. 12 miles to go into this, 26-mile meditative jog this morning. Yeah. It's a little chilly outside, really. And like I was saying earlier, the moon is actually still out. It's amazing. And you can see that beautiful, beautiful thing. It's really just amazing. That beautiful thing is still out. And just looking at it, man, it's just wonderful. Wonderful to see, that beautiful moon. Nature is out, as you can see. So mile 14 of this 26-mile meditative jog. 26 miles these days is like nothing. This beautiful truck coming. Yeah. So to come out and run 26 miles, it's just, it's like me. It's just like going for a jog that, hey, I'll be right back. So when I first started, this is not the intention. I remember when I used to run those, look at that beautiful moon, it's still out there. I remember when I used to run when I would run 26 miles, and the next day, let me make sure I'm good at the traffic light. And the next day, I cannot even move. And I used to wonder, why am I feeling that soreness? And I kid you not, those days, I was eating differently. I was eating a lot of animals. And that's when I began to think, I want to run 26 miles. Look at that beautiful moon. Would I ever feel in it? So that all changed the moment I changed my diet, and running 26 miles become less painful. So that's how we started. So I'm going to touch on the subject also, the whole veganism and, eating healthy. And I talk about veganism a lot on this page because this is a vegan page. And that's the reason why I call, I call it added the vegan runner. So 14 miles into this 26 miles, and I got less than 12 miles to go for this 26 this morning. As I was coming just right now, I looked to my right and I saw a young lady and her son or daughter, squashed at a bus stop. It really touched my heart because I know that feeling of being homeless. That feeling humbles you. It tests your character. When you could go through things like that and look within yourself and realize there's no such thing called homeless is amazing. But just to see those people out there, and with a little baby, with their little kiddo, with the parents, it just blew me away. It blew me away. And as we all see, we think, I can just imagine what they're thinking of right now. And this morning is a little cold too. And seeing that, my only, truly, I don't care if I wish I'm in a situation to where I could just be like, boom, okay, come stay with me till you get on your feet. And I know it sounds really crazy, but when you've been on the street and you've seen things like that, you're not afraid to help. So, but I know I'm not in that situation because I'm still squatting with someone also. So it just blew my mind away. And the only thing that I can do is to just, I love traffic lights. Is to just point my camera at this full moon that is still out and just wish well for those people. I truly hope the universe will send somebody with a kind heart to help those people. Because that little kid outside sleeping at the bus stop doesn't know what's going on. And it's just amazing that when we look at life, we really think we have issues, but we don't. So a lot of us this morning, we have a house to stay. Oh, the sun is coming out, which is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And it's about to start getting warm up. It's just amazing just looking at that sun. It's beautiful, shining on me. And my heart really goes out to those couples I just saw at the bus stop sleeping. You know, it was a mother and a child. And I truly know that a kind-hearted person is gonna see them and give them the help that they deserve. I mean, so that being said, you know, that is my gift this morning. It's just that energy. Oh, thank goodness the traffic lights have started to pass me. It's that energy just for them to be okay. It is a little cold this morning, but it's getting warmed up right now as I point this camera everywhere, hold it, and as I speak. So, morning, brother Eric. You know, I had to kind of just put it out there for those people sleeping on the street. And I know they're going to find, you know, everything is going to be okay because I have been there. I know what it feels like. You know, at that moment, you think the world is against you. But the reality is that situation is not you. That situation is just in the mind. You know, so, and I'm sending those people that good energy. And like I always say, today is going to be a beautiful day. You know, putting the camera everywhere. You know, mile 14 with 12 miles to go till I finish this 26 mile. And I just have to get out of my chest, and I don't even know what to say except to just send out that positive energy, you know. So I gotta keep on, you know, we move on, you know. And the universe always sends us a message. You know, every day there's a reminder to be grateful. Despite what's going on, now what I did is, it's like I switch. You know, when my program changed, you know, my running has always been the same, but I just switch. You know, I take time to meditate more, and I think the only way, I'm not saying the only way, but it will be advisable to, at this time, to watch what somebody eats. You know, this is the time to meditate a lot. And you know, emotions need to be talked about. Emotions need to be under control. You know, because if not, this moment it looks like there's no ending, but there is, you know. So, and that's the take on that one. And that's why I'm trying to be positive as much as I can. And living in a positive mood requires one to understand self, and that self is the body. You know, it is so amazing what moves the body. Beautiful car going. What moves our body every day, it is amazing. You know, I have a daily routine every morning. I try to feel every single part of my body. I write to them. And I think the one thing that most of us take for granted is the whole idea of stretching and doing yoga. You know. So like I said, I remember when I first ran a marathon, oh my biscuit, that monkey was painful. You know, if you tell me that the day will come when I will look at a marathon like, oh, I'm just going for a jog. I mean, to get up and just say, oh, I want to run 26 miles a marathon, that becomes nothing. And that is just because of the way I eat. Frankly, to be quite honest, the moment I become vegan, the moment I changed my diet and I started bringing a lot of stretching into it, 26 miles is, as long as I just go at an easy pace, it's just not truly, it's not really, it's nothing really. It's just like, I want to spend time with myself and I'm going to run 26 miles, It's just, the marathon is just not really a big deal. I don't know how many I've run so far, but I lost count. That's, competition-wise, I probably did like 50, but I lost count. So today, let us think positive. I just saw somebody outside sleeping with their child. And even though all this is going on, let us be grateful that a lot of us has a roof over our head. We have a place to stay. Yeah. So you can imagine those people outside. Yeah. Not only do they have to worry about the virus, but they also have to worry about sleeping outside, sleeping in the heat or sleeping in the cold. So if you have a roof over your head and you have your family around you and you are still complaining, it's not because you're stressed out. It's called lack of gratitude. Lack of gratitude makes us complain about everything. When we practice lack of gratitude, we never see past our own moment. But when we begin to be grateful, we see things beyond. I'm enjoying just pointing this camera at nature. Complaining, you don't. To my right over here, the beautiful flowers. And the veganism, the vegan community, I embrace you. It is an amazing journey, and people always ask, where do I get protein from? Trust me, there's plenty of protein in the there's plenty of protein in the greens. It's funny we talk about protein, but when you, Miss Sandy, good morning. But when you really truly look at it, the cows, right? They eat so much grasses. So pretty much people are eating grasses. Instead of eating meat, we might as well just come down to this, come into the park and just eat all these grasses. Yeah, that's because if we want to look at it, this is protein right there on the floor. That's what the cows eat. Yes, Miss Sandy. So that's just it, really, right there. So let's embrace this life. I got less than 11 miles to go, and I'll be done with these 26 miles. And it's really funny how a marathon, many make it look like it's a big deal. And a lot of time, the reason why people cannot do this thing constantly is the food that they eat. So, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to check back in a little bit. I got to get my hand warmed up, because it's been a beautiful day. Look at that nature. Everything is going to be okay. All you have to do is speak to that thing right there. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. So, and for the year, I think this is mile 1,500. I've been running straight for the last 90 days. And everything is going to be okay. So on this page, I'm going to talk more about diet. Watch what you eat. Breathe into the body. And you will breeze through this situation easily. Most people don't even know the power in just a lemon. Drinking lemon with your water with your lemon. And what they haven't told us is one of these things that causes this disease. There's the word, you shouldn't be smoking. This is not the time to smoke, nor is it time to drink. So if you're drinking in this situation that we're in right now, you're really putting yourself in more risk. Go and do your research, and I'm going to come back. And one love, like I said, this is not the time to drink, nor is it time to smoke. Nor is it time to drink alcohol. Nor is it time to eat the animals. So we got to leave certain things alone so that we could all cure this disease. So I'm going to check back in. 12 more miles to go. Then I'll be done with another marathon today. And I'm gonna say one love. Let's keep on spreading the word. Happy Saturday, Miss Sandy. I'm gonna check back in a little while. Thank you very much. I'm on that 26-mile journey this morning. So I got less than 11 miles to go. There's the full moon right there. Let's say a prayer to it. And I'm going to say, Ashe. Ashe. That's why, I'm sorry, I've been embracing my culture a lot lately. So I've been wearing my beads. Let's start saying, Ashe. Ashe. And you all know what that means. One love.